My name's Jenna and we're at my allotment plot in Doncaster. So, unusual spot to start today, but you know, try to try and be different where we can. So we have got some seed spuds to put in this morning. So as my back is always killing after digging, I'm going to try a different way of doing it. So this bed has never been dug again, never been dug over while I've had it. So I'm going to try and sit and do this because my back's hurting already and I've only touched this bit here and that bit at the front. Anyway, welcome back guys. Honestly, I'm out of breath and I've literally done nothing yet except sit down on the floor. Clearly takes all my energy these days. Right, let's get some work done, peoples. Right, so just while I'm getting ready, I just wanted to tell you guys, so if you remember from last week, we had, I think it was 3 of the other potatoes, not the experiment ones, the other ones. There's now 5. 5? I'm absolutely buzzing. I think I'm just going to end up being a potato farmer. It's the only thing I seem to grow well. This soil is so compacted. And I hear you screaming, get your big fork and spade out and do it that way. Now, I don't mind if this takes me a bit longer, just purely because, oh, the amount of pain I was in with my back. Last time I dug one over, I were in agony for a couple of days. And I haven't got too many seed potatoes this time. The other ones on the other side of here, there was loads and loads. I think with these, I'm going to try and space them out a bit better and use the whole bed if I can. If not, again, I'll just plant something with it, which is what we're also going to do with the one next door today. I asked you guys if you could think of anything that I could companion plant with potatoes. No one told me anything. So I had a look myself and I just thought, you know what, sod it, I'm going to grow what I want to grow there. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. So let's get this dug. This is how I did a lot of it last year, you know. So when I took this plot on, it was, so I'd gone on holiday first week of May, and then came back. Well, I had a phone call on the day that was flying to offer me this plot. I rang them back once I got to the hotel and said, yes, I want to come and have a look, I want to come and have a look. So anyway, so I was offered this place, and I came down, I think it was a week after I got back off my holiday. I accepted it. There wasn't a great deal I could do because when I first looked at it, I mean, the weeds were up to about here, and then I said to them, yeah, I'll start next week. I had a stomach bug, had to wait 2 weeks. It was past where I can show you. It was so high. So all of this, the neighbours that I share this with covered it over for me with their membrane until they needed it back, and then I got my own. So all of this was covered, but the patch over there, it was just like dust. So I could so easily dig through it, get a load of the weeds out, and I just sat here like this, just digging away, and it was so therapeutic. And you can clearly see this has not been dug over anything yet because of the amount of stones and how big they are. So, but you know, like I say, I'm not complaining. I know that this was going to happen with this side. It will happen with the one next to this, even though I've absolutely no clue what I'm putting in there as of yet. I have not decided. So we'll see. Let's get these dug over ready for the spudlies. Let's see how many stones we find, eh? Back's really hurting now. Only started towards the last 2 rows, so definitely a better option, but bloody hell. Oh, back hurts, and my hands really hurt from using the hand tools. So I don't know what's worse. But I'll show you what I've done, the reasons why I've done it, and then we'll get them covered in a bit of a water. There you go. So first row, second row, third row, I've got 5 in, and they're all pretty big spuds. The last 2 rows I've got 7 in at least. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. And that's because they're a lot smaller and my back was really hurting, and I did not have the energy to do a last row. You know me, as long as something grows right. So I'm going to cover these over, give them a water, and then we'll just have to wait for all the spuds to come up now. Great stuff, happy days. So while we're on the subject of spuds, I just thought I'd show you the experiment potatoes, how well they're looking at the moment. Just a couple of them to show you. They're all brilliant. I couldn't ask for anything better, to be honest. So, you know, just gotta wait for them to finish growing, but they've got a lot of growing to do yet. I just wanted to show you guys how well they're doing. Okay, we're back. And trust me, this is not a comfortable position to be sitting in. So all those spuds are now watered, covered over, or vice versa, covered over then watered. But we've still got this patch here. That's the end of the other potato bed. Now I did have a look at companion planting, but I decided, sod it, I'm going to plant something that I really want to plant there, and we'll just see if it grows. So if I can try and get up, got some beetroot. So I got these from Asda the other day, 75p, which when you think about how expensive seeds have got recently, I'm not complaining at 75p. I also got some tomatoes, which I'm going to start growing from home. Oh, I've got so much of this membrane stuff. And then hopefully bring them at some point. But right now, let's sow some of these. So the ground is pretty dry at the minute, quite crumbly. So we should be okay in getting this done. So it's just going to have a quick dig over. I'll tell you what, I'm finding so many old nails in the soil today, especially when I was doing those spuds. So we've got up until, I don't know if you can see, yeah, so where the cane is, that's where the last row of spuds are. So I've only got a bit of room, but that's fine. I don't want 3,000 beetroot. So let's crack on. Hello friends. So quite a bit of crap I found in there. I'd say I've dug this bed over quite a few times. Found nails again, obviously stones, bits of plastic that's trying to break down, which is not good for the earth. We're trying to be friends of the earth here, like this. It's only a little tiny bit, but it's plastic, and that's not good. So I'm going to do 2 rows of beetroot. I successfully grew about 3 or 4 last year. Like I say, I had the tiniest patch to grow on down other end, so that wasn't too bad. Me and my dad planted some, but we left it too late, and it grew for a bit and then just stopped and stayed like that for ages, you know. Winter came and then we're back to now. So 2 rows, you know me and my rows, as straight as a dog's hind leg. Still chunky, this soil. Hey ho. If it grows, right? That's 1 trench, which, like I say, straighter than a dog's hind leg. Oh, I'm making a mess of it. There we go, that's a bit better. think these are straight in the packet. It's not got a packet inside a packet like they normally do. So I better open these carefully. Just to be safe. Come on, you little rascal. Doesn't want to open. Yep, straight into the packet, which is not such a bad thing. Now I'm going to just sew these like crazy, thin them out. Because like I say, for 75p, I'm not going to grumble. Oh, there's another one there, get off. And then I am going to put slug pellets down here, like I have with everywhere else that needs it. Because they're just pain in the tushy. Oh, still stone there. Get rid of you. Don't know what that is. Get rid of you. I'm hoping these should do well. I've got a friend who is still yet to watch my videos, as she admitted to me yesterday, who says she absolutely loves beetroot, so she's going to get part of the first crop, hopefully, depending on how these go. So we've put some in. Did I go right to end? Ow! Yeah, I'd say there's quite a few in there. So I'll get these covered, give it water, another job done. Might be able to give me back a rest in a bit. Hey gang, so something I want to show you. Oh, I've just noticed just how fluffy is my hair right now. Anyway, we don't care about that, we're at the allotment. So there's a development which you will know when I show you just how excited I'm going to be if this is what I think it is, and it should be, and I'll explain why when I show you. So if this is what I think it is and the snails and slugs don't get it, I'm going to be one happy allotment newbie. Let's have a look. You see that tiny green shoot? That is in the raised bed that I built, so it should be a parsnip. Should be. Now the only seeds in here are the parsnip seeds, but as we know, seeds do fly about in the air and land in random places. So that, I'm hoping, is a parsnip seed. Seedling even. And I did see another one somewhere. Where's it gone? Hang on. There, look. I think that is a parsnip. If I'm wrong, please kick me up the bum and tell me what it is, because if it's a weed I'll cry. But that does look like what I think it is. So, am I right? Are they parsnips, do you think? I hope so, because I planted a lot of seeds, so if a couple more come up, I'm going to be absolutely buzzing. Things are starting to grow now, guys. It's just looking ace. Right. Boring job next, I'm afraid. Sorry. Whoops. Right, gang. Let's put that there before I drop it again. So, we did the other side of this fence other week. To get ready for tomatoes. There's still a bit of weeding that needs doing on that side, but we're just going to quickly dig this side over with the border, even though I haven't finished the border. Completely forgot. So we're just going to give it a dig over, ready for our runner beans, guys. Let's go! So excited. I'm sad, I know. Right, quick and simple. Oh, I'm getting a blister on my hand. How? It's all digging I've done with hand tools. If you can see it. Right, blister coming. Anyway, so we've done that. Just a very 2-second quick tickle over with the fork. I was going to use the bigger one, but I think it's too big, to be fair. So what we're going to do is now, where we made that fence last week, we're going to cover it. Oh, excuse me, hiccuped. Cover it in netting to try and keep any birds away. I put slug pellets down, but you know, we just need that extra barrier of protection. So let's go get that done, and then that's it for today. It's been a lovely warm day, but he's glowing, he is. So I don't know how much of this you're going to see, but watch what you can, and then I'll show you the finished end product if I manage to do it okay. Didn't notice it'd fallen off. Anyway, I've just realised I've started at the other end. I haven't planted out there yet. What a idiot. Anyway, it looks okay. I'm going to carry on. I'll show you when I'm done. Right, gang, we've got the finished product. It's a hot mess, but my back is absolutely done in now. So I'll show you what it looks like. I've tried to make it so that if any little furry friends, i.e. rabbits, squirrels or whatever, gets in, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare for them. So I'll show you real quick. Battery's about to die. So here we go. Now, I'm not sure you can see it because of the sun. Can you see the netting? It goes right down to the floor, and it goes from one end right the way down to the other end. So it's not obvious because, like I say, the sun's out, but that should help, hopefully. She says need to get some more flowers planted down here, and this will start looking lovely. Okay, that's it, last job of the day done. Whew. Right guys, we're done. Cream crackered, I'm red hot as you can see. So just a very brief recap of what we've done today. So we've planted those seed spuds, we've done the beetroot as well. Very quickly dug over an area ready for the runner beans, because they won't be long before they'll be getting planted out. Get in. And then we've put some protection over the fenced area, just to try and help it out. It's better than absolutely nothing. So yeah, my back's absolutely killing me now. I'm just going to double check there aren't any big holes for anyone just to walk underneath, Mr. Rabbit, Mr. Squirrel, before I go. Feed the birds, and then it's definitely shower time. Yeah, I'm a glowy mess. So thanks guys for being here today. It's a pleasure to have you as always, and I will see you next week. So from Allotment Newbie, I say goodbye. Ciao.